Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Sir Stephen Topham the Third, at your service. Now we're going to be talking about something else because we need to talk about Lily Cooper, who's my great auntie Lily, obviously being the obvious. Um, a lot of you still got a lot of questions and answers need to be answered in every angle without any hesitations. But I want you to get to the bottom of this because I know it's the truth which I'm providing you, not false information. Now, Lily Cooper gave birth to Margaret Cooper, which basically Margaret had Margaret in the process, which makes which it would be my mother's cousin, right? I haven't seen my family for a very long time after my grandfather's death, and it's been 20 years ago since he died on October the 13th, 2004. And even that, to top it all off, ring balla boom, Lily Cooper had Margaret, and then Margaret had her descendant, bang, which puts somebody in check. Which is true. I know who it is. I don't need to argue about it, but it's just that family, as progressing forward, lose their DNA code and they think I've gone balmy, whatever. It's all of this is all true, right? Lily Cooper put a lot of effort into her side, as well as my grandfather did it on my side. My Sir Topham Hatt the First did it as well. We don't need the bullshit. You know, we've taken a lot of lengths and time to try and pull this off with a miracle here. The past will always catch up with you. Effectively, your railway keys are your key now because it leads back to me or either lead back to someone who's the connection, family, or friend. Right? Everything you do, everybody knows this now by layman of the trade that if my great auntie Lily was around and my grandfather was around, they would not be happy what you've done to the fucking world. Excuse my language. You lot have a lot to learn, right? When I told this to Mr. C and C Junior so long ago, he said, "You don't want this event to happen. You want this event to happen. Why? Because we have to fix it to reboot the magic. So it's going from Cooper blood to Cooper blood ending. Why? I've got Cooper blood and the Pigott bloodline, and also have the Lynn bloodline. I also have the Hat line. That's another one. That's four. But in the end of the day, you got to work out why. Right? The clues were there. The answers were there. Everything was there. Lily Cooper knew about this. My grandfather knew about this. His older sister. Now work that out. That's in London based. Near Guildford. Now wake up and smell a damn coffee on it. Right? When we lost contact with family, right? We gone private. For obvious reasons. Right? I'm not going to be argumentative with you or be strict with you. I'm just putting the facts, the truth, and the logic in front of you. Right? Lily Cooper deserves a bloody dignified ending as much as mine. Why? Because both of us, who are distantly blood related but not blood related anymore, we have to connect everything back up and restore the balance to the magic. In the last podcast, I stated to you all that you lot all got railway keys that lead back to me or my grandfather. Wake up and smell the damn coffee. You know, even my grandfather on my mother's side of the family has a railway key, which I got. Why? A lot of people don't know why these railway keys and telephone numbers and debit card numbers and all of that all connect. It goes back to genetic railway code. The railway engines tell you. Everything tells you. My family runs the Norfolk Railway. Period. Right? You know, if we die, the railway would not exist for much longer. That'd be the Iron Swan song that everybody's trying to prevent. Right? We're not a laughing matter. I'm not a laughing joke. No. The Norfolk Railway's going to certainly wake up over this. Right? They can crime off, they can do whatever they want, smoke, try to kill it all off, destroy the railway, and kill off everything around them. Right? That's their ending if they fuck up. Right? I'm not fucking up. I've been honest with you. But I'm also being really useful for you. This is a secret that should not got out, but we have to get it out now because everybody has to realise it's real, it's fact, and it's everything. It's in our family trees! You know, when you do ancestry and you're paying 10 quid, that's free of charge! You know, when they ask you for money just to dig into your family history, right? I'll tell you now, I'll put it in black and white. You should be paying for any of it. It's free of charge because you're trying to discover about yourself. It's the hardest job, yes, but it's the hardest route to get out of and the easiest route to understand. Right? When you're in a library and you put your library card and use the computer to look up your ancestry, yeah, that's bullshit. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to keep going to the library every 10 days or 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or 4 days or 5 days. No. If you know who you're looking for, grab it. I've got death certificates. I've got birth certificates. What more do you want? Kiss my ass and kiss the toilet? No. Lily Cooper and my grandfather, which I state for the record, is brother and sister. The older sister knows the secret, and then my brother, which is my grandfather, going down the chain. Then my other grandfather comes in, sets up and at the first, click, click. Right? So that's 3 generations down. So work it out. It's there in black and white. If Lily Cooper was still alive today, she won't be. It would be her daughter, Margaret, who would be 88 years old. Work it out. My family has come back to me. The magic you refuse to believe in will always get the better of you. And I have taken my high horse on this because you old horses that don't know jack shit, or the younger generation that don't know jack shit, your family will always be around if you keep in contact with them. But I don't have the luxury of that. It's essential, yes, but it's not even a luxury. Right? My family doesn't have the luxury like you do. We have to work around the clock to make sure everything plays out correctly. When Lily and my grandfather Henry Cooper had to do all the work, ding ding, 'cause Lily saw me. I was only a small boy, and I went to bloody London to see her. I only saw her fucking once. Out of the whole of my family, out of my grandfather's legacy, from my mother's side of the family, Lily was the only person that I saw. People think this is all a joke. I said it isn't a fucking joke. When people say Thomas and the Magic Railroad is a fiction, I say fuck off. Stick your middle finger where it doesn't smooth, don't shine. Why? The problem is it's real. It's real as it comes. When people think this is all a joke, ask yourself a big, big question in all of this. Why? Do you think this is all a joke? Go to fucking hell with your money then, because you won't get any more. The problem is you caused the problem you were trying to prevent, but there's more to it in the end because there's always me and my lady Hatt and my kids that are going to put in the other 2 generations in play. So work it out. So Lily is dead. My grandfather on my mother's side is dead, and then you got Margaret, who's 88 years old. It all adds up. When you all laugh and joke and think about it all the time, I never got to see Margaret. Not in my life. She probably in the other day when I was 10 years old, 20 years, about 10 to 11 years of age, when I saw Lily, my grandfather's older sister, someone was watching me all this time. all that dignity, all that pride and joy. Margaret had a child of her own, but my distant cousin, yes. But when I saw my great auntie Lily, when she was getting letters from me and my grandfather, her own brother, and me, right, it all adds up. Me, my mother, and Duck ended up seeing Lily, right? Only once. We stayed there too. There's always the answer that you all want seeking, right? When my family isn't threatened by danger by the NHS or NSFT, they come back running. Why? A distress call was sent out to my family to get the connection, connection to get my family back to where they belong. In the end of the day, I'm the last one. The problem is, the Manson side of my family, the other half of the Hatt family that you don't see, they knew about it, but they couldn't say it out too loud. They had to let me do all the talking. So when you lot are all saying, "Oh, this is no joke or anything. This is reality of it," but Lily was safeguarding her own granddaughter. Right? In the other day, you're fucking up something you shouldn't. Right? Now we are all on safeguard mode direction because of the NHS and the NSFT on top. I said, yeah, keep out of my fucking family business, will you? Don't get paid to do all the paperwork you've done. You've wasted a lot of paperwork on yourselves. The birth certificate was a clue all the way through. And you lot were thinking, what? If people worked it out, they would have done their homework and kept their mouths shut and let it play out. While the doctors are seeing it as Matthew Stephen Manson, it's actually Stephen Topham Hatt the Third. So in the day, you're the ones that got falsified records. You're the ones that got the angriness from me. You're the one that's getting all the bad treatment from me. But I'm not a bad person. Why? Because I'm Thomas the Tank as well. Yes, sir! He is telling the truth, sir! That's right, Thomas, in every angle. So work it out. My family has returned. And now you're about to witness magic. Magic that you already been seeing with your own eyes and ears. Okay, let's give you a scenario that will fuck your heads up that you didn't see, right? First of all, it's Helston Hospital, right? Caught on security cameras. Doctors did not know what was going on. The psychiatrist was an asshole. And all his money will be fucking nothing next, right? The doctors still thought I went balmy. So I said, bring it on then, you assholes. Because in the day, it's actual truth, fact, and logic. My great auntie Lily wouldn't be happy with you. You know, your money is shrunk down the toilet. Right? In reality, it's all facts, truth, and logic. When my family has returned to me, leave us alone. We're just monitoring the time stream right now. But when my son comes into play in this and my granddaughter, you lot are all in a lot of trouble. It's playing out correctly at the moment, but we are treading our fleet carefully. Right? When you realise why the Cooper family always started it, yes, Jackie Cooper from Superman related to us as well. So everything that's Cooper connected is Cooper blood. Right? I got bullshit. If Angela Lansbury was alive, she would have got bullshit with it. Why? Because the truth is out. But in the day, you lot got a lot to learn still. Why? I'm not going to be biting the bush. I said Lily, Cooper, and my grandfather, brother and sister, and work down the chain 2 times. Work it on 2 down to the 3rd gen. What happened? My grandfather had my mother. Yes, 5, number 5. and then it goes down on Lily to Margaret to the grandchild, 3 generations down. So work it down. It's all there in black and white, right? So don't piss my family about and tell me I've got boom boom, because I'm not. I'm straight headed on this one. Always will be, always shall be. Right? You meddled with magic you couldn't understand. And the other day, Tom said the magic railroad is true. Yes, but my family has come to me because I can't always go to them. Right? Because in the other day, you're fucking up things that you should not be meddling with. Right? Helston Hospital could be closed down for their bloody mental practices. Right? There is logic and facts into anagrams. Right? When it's told in truth and it's told in front of you, in front of your face, my grandfather on my mother's side and my great auntie Lily, and you then talking about Sir Topham at the first, and then you adding in my great uncle, then the Limfords, then the Godfreys. It all adds up. Plus, then you got there's somebody else in the playing field for the Great Western Railway Company. So work it out. Everything has a purpose and a reason. And I don't bullshit with the bush. Right? Lily Cooper may be the key as well, but it's reuniting family that's doing the reverse. So we are going forward, but reversing everything. Why? Because it has to go backwards to go forwards. Why? There's anagrams in everything, and you lot are all like dumbasses. Right? I'm not a liar. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a pervert. I'm not anything like that. No. You want the truth, you got the truth. In the end of the day, my family is so damn bloody powerful, you don't even realise why. We have family, friends, and connections. Even the Power Rangers are my family. Star Trek is my family. And then you've got Thomas the Tank and Friends, which is reality on my side. Then you've got Harry Potter, that's reality. Why? Clues are spread out. So if you want everything on a plate, you got what you need, you got what you wanted. Now you got to realise how we're going to fix the magic railroad. Use your railway keys. They are your vital key in all of this. You see, when the Power Rangers lost their powers, right, in Mystic Force, right, the Mystic Mother said, the magic is always there. You just had to know where to find it. And that's her own quote as well, my add. But I don't like either. Because in the day the clues are there. The answers are there. Right? The facts are there. Right? There's a lot of details. Grow up. If my great auntie Lily was still alive today, she would have been in over her 100 years old period. She won't be able to walk or talk that much. But with Margaret, 88 years old. You see, when you look at things and go forward in time and add the calculations, when my mother is being bombarded with all safeguards because they have to be done, right? Margaret is the only family I've got left on the Cooper bloodline, a chain, if you will. So when you got Lily, and then you got Margaret, then you got the granddaughter. It's the granddaughter that's actually my distant cousin. So work it forward like it would do. My family is coming back to me because I did it reversibly last time with my mother and Duck. But you can't say anything to Duck because he didn't know what was unfolding. So by the time Lily met me the first time round. Now she sent her only granddaughter to me because she knew what needs to be done. Cooper Blood started it. Cooper Cooper Blood reboot because I'm the only one who's got Cooper Blood. Like I said, where it begins, it never fucking ends. While you lot are all laughing your heads off, don't be, because now you can get bloody serious. Get your Way keys out now and look at them. They really are. Even your door keys will tell you. So grow up, because it's real, it's fact, and it's logic. Thank you very much.